Hello, everybody. We are going to kind of recap and we're going to look at phonological awareness, phonemic awareness, and phonics. We've been talking about all three of these different components. We've been looking at how they're different, how they're similar, how they connect. And it's important for this lesson for us to really understand the differences because we are going to be selecting activities for implementation that can demonstrate each component. So as we get started, I want you to think, how do these seconds so you have time to but I want you to think about when we're looking at phonological awareness, phonemic awareness, and phonics, how do these two images connect to those? Okay, so hopefully you thought about auditory and visual and looking at the fact that phonological awareness and phonemic awareness are dealing with those sounds. So that's what we're hearing. And when we're looking at phonics, that is the connection to the written letters or the written graphemes and the sounds. So that's going to be more the visual component. So we are going to use this clever classroom graphic to kind of go back over and review the differences. Now, there are some activities that you're going to be able to see some examples of phonological awareness, phonemic awareness, and phonics all in that same activity. And that's because they do build on each other. So when we're looking at what phonological awareness is, it's that ability to recognize that words are made up of a variety of sound units. So we're looking at those units. A student sound phonological development understands the sounds of and the structures of language. So that might include being able being able to rhyme, identify syllables, and the sounds or the phonemes. Now, one thing to consider is that some students have trouble with rhyming, so that might be a later skill that's developed, and they might still have a strong understanding of phonological awareness. But rhyming can be challenging for some, which is surprising because it's one that we hear a lot about. So we do think of it as one of the easier ones, but for some students, it can still be a struggle. So phonological awareness, which is the oral language, is the foundation for phonics, which is the written language. So now let's look at phonemic awareness. So phonemic awareness falls under phonological awareness. It is a component of phonological awareness, and it deals with a smaller component, which is the phoneme. So phonemic awareness is auditory, like we talked about, and it does not have to involve print. Now, current research is showing us that adding in letters but not making them the focus can help students as they get farther along in the process with phonemic awareness. But it is important to understand that we do not have to have print and phonemic awareness, and the letters should not be the main focus. The sound should still be the main focus. A student with developed phonemic awareness skills can hear, identify, blend, segment, and manipulate those sounds in spoken words. So they should be able to change the beginning sound or change the ending sound. They should be able to take apart the word and blend the word back together orally. And then we're looking at phonics. So phonics is the visual one. So we're focusing on the sound that we can hear, but also looking at that letter relationship. So we're relating the fact that those sounds connect to written symbols. Now, phonological awareness is the foundation for phonics. So like I said, they do all build on each other. And when a student is demonstrating successful understanding of phonics skills, they are being able to read and write. They can competently read and write on a spectrum of words using the knowledge that they have of the sounds and the letter relationships. So hopefully this kind of helps review as you guys are going to be looking at your activities that you're going to be doing in class. The second video is going to go over some activities. It'll give you some examples. So kind of get your mind thinking about what you're going to be doing in class, but it'll also give you a chance to practice that before you actually have to apply it in the classroom.